So I'm just going to quickly pull it up on screen for those you can see my stream. Flats, you can go ahead and pull it up for yours if you'd like. I'm just going to read out. So this is a new initiative by Blizzard called Calling All Heroes. So it says a joint program of Overwatch and the Overwatch League Calling All Heroes mission is to build an inclusive game and competitive environment for everyone. We are excited to announce a few initiatives this year that pursue the goal by focusing on equity, visibility, and community support for underrepresented genders. Developers, the league office, teams, casters, players, and fans will all have an important role to play when it comes to making Overwatch a safe and welcoming community. The game team is implementing a new initiative called Defense Matrix, an infrastructure of systems designed to protect gameplay integrity and promote positive behavior in Overwatch 2. Defense Matrix fortifies Overwatch's security and game experience through aspects like SMS Protect, audio transcriptions, and all the new first-time user experiences, Fatui, Achu, to name a few that we've covered already. As the game continues to level up Defense Matrix, we're also striving to open new paths in the competitive ecosystem for players and talent. With that, we are thrilled to announce our two main programs this year, Challengers Cup and Caster Bootcamp. Challengers Cup will run alongside Path to Pro in the fall and winter as an additional competitive avenue for underrepresented genders. This tournament is not a replacement for Path to Pro. Rather, we hope it will serve as an entry point for underrepresented genders to jump into the broader Overwatch esports ecosystem, and we encourage all who are eligible to participate in both the Challengers Cup and Path to Pro. We're partnering with Radiant, a production company and platform for underrepresented genders, to host the upcoming Challengers Cup. It is my absolute honor to support the Calling All Heroes Challengers Cup through whatever, skip what that guy has to say. Here's the event format with details subject to change. Qualifier 1, so these are the details. This is when the qualifiers will take place, this is when the final will take place, and registration is open either to full teams or individual participants. The Caster Camp. The Caster Camp aims to provide underrepresented groups the opportunity to learn from some of the best broadcast talent in the industry, build skills, and form professional relationships. We hope that this program will create equity in the commentating space and produce a more diverse talent pool for the Overwatch competitive system. Programming for the Caster Cup will be led by Zoe, Mr. X, and other Overwatch League talent, and will cover various topics on how to be successful in esports broadcasting. And then there's some more details here. So basically, that should summarize this new initiative. So really, I think a really great step from Overwatch to kind of, as they keep saying, equity and allow underrepresented genders a better sort of piece of the pie. So, Avril, I want to take it to you first here as the resident kind
Yeah.
of Overwatch League expert. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I mean, this is something that's been worked on for some time, and people behind the scenes very passionate about it. And I think it's when we look over towards some of our competitors in the space, namely Valorant, they've had their Game Changers program up for some time now, which is a very similar program where looking at how their underrepresented genders can be supported more. And so I just think this is an initiative that will sort of open that space up and allow them to enter the world of competition in a space that will support them properly, and hopefully allow some great opportunities to be fostered. And for everyone else that's like sort of not going to be a part of this program, I mean, your general experience with Overwatch, the Overwatch League and Overwatch esports and that ecosystem is not going to be impacted. You will still, your experience is going to truck away and do what it is, as it has always been. And this is just something that's come through that is going to allow and hopefully facilitate growing a community for some of the underrepresented genders. And I think that if anything, looking at how Valorant has done with the Game Changers program, hopefully this one will be very successful.
Yeah, well said. Flats, do you have anything to add? I see you nodding.
No, agreed. It's cool to see because there's a lot of things that people probably don't know about. For example, I mean, this is of course well known is that there's no women players anymore in the Overwatch League, right? We had Grigori, but I think she's just like retired. I don't know.
She streams now, I think.
She streams
on like Korean channels, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, people look at that, and I mean, to know why, there's a lot of deep-rooted things that are probably causing problems that you don't see very easily. It's hard to break into that space, and especially when it's not very welcoming, especially to women and people that like aren't on the inside group. It's tough, because a lot of, and this is the sad fact of reality, especially early on, and even like Overwatch League, it was like a lot of like who and like people gravitate more towards who they know over like maybe who actually deserves it, you know? And I think that's happened in things like World Cup and stuff in the past. And there isn't a way to support them through that. So this system is a more structured way to be able to introduce people into like what that, like, you know, like almost like path to pro type of system would be, in a way that's protected for them, because the current system doesn't work. The current system obviously needs improvements on its own, but it needs deep-rooted psychology, like psychological fixes, and I don't think that that's really... I don't think that's fixable at the very moment. That's a much deeper conversation. So this is a good way for Overwatch League and for Blizzard to like start to help those groups of people that maybe have been forced out a little bit more. And I think the saddest part is probably people are going to hear of that announcement. They're going to go, well, this is just virtue signaling. And it's like, okay, so how would you do it then? You know, and it's like, oh, you wouldn't? Oh, okay, then that's a perfect example. You know, it's like, you don't want that. It's like the next example is going to be, well, what about everybody else? It's like, that's what the other system's for, you know? And it's like, because that is where everybody else is, you know? Like, and that you guys are the only one that are getting advantage. Like, you're the only one that are able to progress through the other system. So, you know, it's good to see. I'm glad that we're giving support to those people that need it, and
I mean,
people are against the people that are going to be vocally against it, and you know what I'm talking about. Chat. So we got some juice. We got some juice today. Some pretty good juice. So, let me show you, because this is actually important information. So, a lot of people kind of predicted this. I mean, obviously, Overwatch wants to have a good launch. So, Overwatch 2 is going to have drops for streaming, if you watch streams. But this is very important. I need you to pay attention, okay? Because, okay, you know what? Let's just read it and I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay. To celebrate the launch of Overwatch 2, we'll be giving away a legendary skin of Kiriko, razor sharp spray for Kiriko, and a donut weapon charm via the drops. Okay, I've seen it actually. It looks really cool. As a reminder, with the introduction of cross progression, unlocking these items means you'll have them on your account on any platform you choose to play on, which is good. So you see this here, right? This is slightly different instructions than what you normally see, right? Wait, get your feet. Wait, what? Oh, I'm up here. Why am I up here? Oh, I'm never up here. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. So, I mean, this wasn't really that important, but this part's important. Notice it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Normally it says to connect through Twitch. This one tells you to log in through the Battle.net account, go to your Battle.net connections page, and connect next to Twitch and follow the instructions. This isn't about connecting through Twitch. It's connecting through Battle.net. Now, it'll still redeem drops on Twitch, but you have to do it this way or it won't work. Okay? You have to do it this way. Let me explain a little more. The opportunity to earn the Tsukujan Kiriko skin, the razor sharp spray, and the donut weapon charm will be split between 2 time windows. Twitch drop number 1, which will be the legendary Kiriko skin. We'll be watching Overwatch 2 category. Any stream in the Overwatch 2 category, so it's not limited to certain streams. Every streamer will have it for a total of 6 hours between October 7th at 2 p.m. PDT to October 16th at 11:59 p.m. PDT. That's for the Kiriko skin. Number 2 is for the spray and the charm, which will run from October 17th to October 24th. So the second the first one's done, the second one will kick on. So here we go. After you claim the rewards on Twitch, please make sure you're logged into your region that you'd like. You're logging into the region you'd like to receive the drops on, as the first region you log into will be where you deliver your items. I don't know what that means, but that's different. It can take up to 24 hours to receive your rewards after claiming. More information on claiming and earning Twitch stars can be found here. Okay, so here's some frequently asked questions of like if you'll get them on your Twitch channel if you stream, what devices can I use to earn them. But here's the big one. Okay, here's the big one. Well, first off, they expire after 14 days. If you didn't see that. But the big one is this part. Okay, this is not going to behave like previous Twitch drops. You have to do it through this system. When you go to this page, it's going to show you what you're connected on the Blizzard side. Mine literally just shows Twitch. That's it. So there's the connection page on Twitch that most people are used to, where you connect your Battle.net to Twitch. You need to do the opposite end now. You need to do the Battle.net connect to Twitch. So before, it was Twitch connect to Battle.net, which is fine. You can leave that. But you also need to do the connection from Battle.net to Twitch. I say this because if you don't, there's a 7-day cooldown. If you try to change accounts, it's a 7-day cooldown. So be very, very, very careful and make sure you try to do it early. I think your first connection's fine, but if you try to change it or if you fuck it up, it's a 7-day cooldown before you can add it again. So I would recommend doing it early, and I would recommend double, triple checking that it's not just on the Twitch side, but it's also on the Battle.net side. So add and then watch, and you're good. Yeah. So after that, it's just like normal Twitch drops. Just watch any stream. I'm going to stream every day of the beta, so you can watch my stream if you want. But otherwise, any stream on Twitch will fine. But I'll be streaming. I'm streaming day 1 of the beta when it drops on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. I'm streaming like every day. So, yeah, not beta. Sorry. I keep saying the beta, but I meant actual when Overwatch 2 drops. I'm dumb. I don't mean the beta. God. When Overwatch 2 actually drops, okay? Relax, chat. Anyways. Leaked? Yeah, leaked. You know what, chat? I haven't woken up yet. Okay? I forgot. I didn't have a coffee. Okay? I forgot. I haven't had my caffeine yet. Yeah, leaked. New beta. New beta, Pog!